Whether you live in a small apartment or a large mansion, having your own residence will inevitably inspire you to become Bob the Builder. You may merely wish to hang a frame, tighten a faucet, or go further to stabilize a wobbly table or mount your television. In any event, if you have a few useful items at home, your future self will thank you when disaster comes. In this video, we will showcase top 10 must-have tools in your home. If you don't want to miss any of these incredible innovations, keep watching the video. Number 1. Magnetic Impact Bit Kit. Because they only require one hand, these nozzles make the process of screwing in much simpler way. The manufacturer used magnetic tips to ensure that the screws remained in place despite the application of 4 times the force that is typically necessary. As a result of the inclusion of a standard hex extension cord in the packaging, switching out the nozzles is a relatively simple process. The price of the tool, which is now set at $18, is made possible by the magnetic bit grip technology. Number 2. Redshirt. This device is a tiny and lightweight assortment of wrenches. It initially appears to be a pencil box. With a maximum thickness of 2 mm, every detail is crafted entirely from stainless steel. The pencil box is 134 mm in length and 23 mm in width overall. The width and length of the insert tool are 21 and 34 mm respectively. The box weighs 30 grams or 1 ounce, whereas the instrument weighs only approximately 7 grams or 0.2 ounces. This multi-tool is available for $38. Number 3. Titanium Pocket Tool. Titanium pocket instrument is what you get with this item. 2 pieces of titanium are magnetically joined to form the main section. The blades may be removed without breaking the framework, making them ideal for frequent replacement. It is possible to hang the instrument from any magnetic surface thanks to the magnet used to hold the blade in place. An item that can be used as a fork or a knife to open packaging is housed in the compartment of the case. Along with these functions, the tool also features a universal key that fits 15 different sizes, a flat screwdriver, a lever, a nozzle holder, a ruler, a scraper, and an opener. The price tag on this item is $40. Number 4. Bitbar. In most cases, the handiest tool is the one that can be taken along for the ride. You can only use this little device if you meet these specifications. It's portable and handy enough to carry in your pocket. Although grade 5 titanium is expensive to work with, it was used to create an all-purpose device. The current Bitbar price is $0.63, and the 24-hour trading volume is $15.12. Number 5. VH80. This instrument can measure the distance between 2 objects with great accuracy since it has 2 laser diodes, each which can measure up to 130 feet. Therefore, a maximum measurement distance of 260 feet is allowed. It has a simple, well-lit interface that makes it possible to function in the dark, and it weighs roughly 150 grams or 5.3 ounces. The VH80 runs on 2 AAA batteries, and its Bluetooth 4.0 connectivity and synchronization features make it possible to use it with any modern smartphone. Buying a VH80 will set you back $119. Number 6. Hammerhead Screwdriver. This screwdriver features a built-in battery, whereas comparable gadgets require replacement batteries. Additionally, for safety purposes, the Hammerhead is fitted with a current detector that identifies whether the wires are electrified. This screwdriver comes with a charger and a 9-piece screw kit. The handle and the button that controls the rotation of the nozzles are ergonomically positioned. This gadget is situated precisely under the thumb and costs $28. Number 7. flip Out Tantrum. It is a brand new, small, cordless screwdriver with an adjustable tip. It can be turned in any direction, and if further adjustment is required, the handle can also be turned. Two buttons on the body are used to change the angle of rotation of the tip or the handle. The kit includes a screwdriver, two lithium-ion batteries, a charger, an LED light accessory, and a carrying case. The device will be offered in two colors, black and gunmetal, as well as dark gray and blue. The kit can be pre-ordered for $130. Number 8. Talon. This daily use pocket device is relatively lightweight and tiny. This item combines up to 17 distinct functions. This multi-purpose tool is constructed from a single piece of robust wear-resistant polymer that prevents the chance of mobile device scratches. The Talon multi-tool keychain features a blade, a bottle opener, a metric and an imperial ruler, and 7 miniature wrenches. The price of this instrument is $34. Number 9. Makita DFR 550Z. The rubberized handle of this cordless screwdriver makes it surprisingly pleasant to work with. The electronic speed control and reversing feature of the tool makes it easier to free stuck screws, speeding up the procedure. The tool is compatible with materials like plastic, wood, and metal, and can tighten screws between 25 and 55 millimeters in length. The package includes two batteries and a charger and retails for $179. Number 10. Rhino Hammer. The entire body of the Rhino Hammer is crafted from lightweight, rust-resistant aluminum. The ears are constructed of rubber to visually differentiate them from the hard portion and make them somewhat softer. Some of the tool's components are made of stainless steel, which boosts its efficiency and longevity. The head is a retractable hammer that is detachable, simply detaching the magnet. This hammer is far smaller than normal hammers, allowing it to be used not only for its original use, but also as a stylish office accessory. It can be purchased for $54. And that completes our video for today. We hope you enjoyed learning the top 10 must-have tools in your home. Which of them are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content such as this.